Hello, it's been a while, but welcome back to Dark Souls. Consider this a bonus video because in my first playthrough, I never did the DLC, among other things. So now we get to experience Dark Souls all over again, with our online actually being on. And we can do all of this with the same exact character from our first playthrough, via New Game Plus. That is right, they removed the training wheels. You now get to ride a unicycle instead. This does mean, however, I am cursed to play this game again. However, with the magic of editing, it's like it never happened. Let's get started. We had to get back to the tutorial area, and in order to do that, we need to unlock the elevator. How is anyone on their own supposed to figure this out to go to the bonus area? I don't know, but we have to. Step 1, find a nest. Step 2, curl into a little ball. Step 3, cry. Step 4, be carried away by the bird. Step 5, there is no step 5. You are now here. When you get back to the tutorial area, there's a few new things, like Tutorial Man asking to die. But the true reason why we came back here is for this particular doll, which is conveniently in the room that you started in. I decided to fight the big dude that's in the floor, because I need souls to participate in the system called capitalism. But enough about me, let's talk about the big dude that's currently killing me right now. Big dude number 8. I'm not gonna go on a whole spiel of who he is or what he does. Maybe make a few thousand jokes about him. He is just a 5-stage demon. This boss doesn't drop a unique soul or anything, by the way, just a slab. And you wanna know the best part? That doll isn't even part of the DLC, it's for something entirely different. I should probably tell you what I discovered in the older areas before I just go to the painting. I was told of an invisible wall by some scribbles in the floor. In it, there's a spider lady, and if you give her enough humanity, you get a shortcut later. Your reward is that you get to skip 2 of the 4 bosses down here in hell. The game so graciously allows you to be tortured by the bed of chaos sooner. What an honor. It's an okay trade. I had my fill of the 5-stage demon, and I destroy her family no matter what I do anyways. Hey, guess what my starting gift does? Outside the cave in Blighttown, there's this lady that I never saw, and she gives better pyromancies. I forgot there are other people in this game. I'm probably forgetting somebody. We fight this crystal golem to free the princess that's inside. This is actually part of the DLC, by the way, which you might miss entirely because you didn't reload the area after you killed the Hydra, like in my first playthrough. Kill the crystal golem inside the princess and proceed through the game as normal. On our way to beat the bell gargoyles, we encounter a creature of flesh and bone behind a veil of data, another human player. Here's my first interaction with somebody in Dark Souls. We do encounter a second player in Sense Fortress, but the battle took place in Sense Fortress. You have made a terrible mistake, sir. Our first new area is, Super Mario 64. Don't ask me why the doll was important to get inside the painting, or why the painting's able to do what it's doing right now. Maybe the Book of Dark Souls lore could tell you, but for right now, just accept it as fact and enjoy the bonus area. Welcome to Cool Mountain. I've been stuck here for 7 hours. I have the mythical power to turn an area that would take 20 minutes to navigate into several hours. Yes, I did go down a well, and yes, I did see the lever that had a spotlight. It's just I was too distracted by the bug that shoots missiles to notice. So let's all pretend I was just being very thorough with this area. So welcome to Cool Mountain. As you can see, the mountain has been renovated to protect it from me. Its denizens are the kindest out of everyone in Dark Souls. If you dare break social distancing, you get punished for it. But that's okay, I am a brittle sorcerer. I have several ways of dealing with it. What isn't okay, since I am a very brittle sorcerer, is the birds. In the middle of the map, you may encounter a bunch of flesh blobs that throw infinite spears. Let's not talk about them. No, it can't be! You're a monster, the final boss of Dark Souls. I I can't explain what just happened here. There's also this guy, but I think he's scripted to be here. The reason I say that is because he showed up 3 times, which implies that I died at least twice. Moving on.
Thou must returneth whence thou came. This land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind.
Kind and peaceful. Kind and peaceful. I'm gonna leave you to your Stockholm Syndrome. Well, that was an experience. We're going to fight the 4 kings now, only this time we're going to have actual recording footage for it. Hey guys, welcome to episode 76 of our new Dark Souls Let's Play. In today's episode, we're going to be fighting Nightmare Fuel. This boss is a DPS race, where the longer that you take, the more of him that appears. You better get in hugging distance because he's a better sorcerer than you. I could get more descriptive about this boss as it is my second time fighting him, but it feels like I'm just going to write an SCP file. Oh, who's that? So what I am hearing is that I should have my own villain arc. Of course I want my own villain arc. Why would... It seems like there's an ending to the game, though I do hope that misclicking did not lock me out of an ending. I just assumed I'd kill Gwyn like normal and not become a piece of firewood, right? But let's not worry about that right now. Let's just focus on a DLC content with weird requirements. Kill this specific golem for a locket and then go back to where you rescued the princess. She might be dead, but don't worry about that because there's this really cool tear in space-time that you should casually approach. He's not giving you much of a choice. Cool. Where am I? The first enemy that's gonna greet you is the first boss of the DLC. He's cool because he has a common string of 4 instead of 2 like the base game bosses. He moves around all frantically and shoots lightning at you, and I am honestly terrified. If you never appreciated the usefulness of rolling before, now is the time. Hey, isn't this the place where he fought Sif? It is, it's a tree man! Where exactly am I, and can you please go away? I haven't even killed the red one yet. Our next opponent is the Clad Shad, the one-armed onslaught, the Great Sword Gladiator, the Canine Connoisseur, Artorias. When you first see this guy, your first thought is probably like, oh hey, he's the guy that's interviewed the item descriptions. And next you'll be thinking, why is he here and why isn't he dead? The Artorias is probably going to ask similar questions like, who is this guy? And why doesn't he stay dead? Welcome to the Artorias boss fight, where you get to feel the weight of your mistakes. Artorias seems a little different compared to all the other knights that we fought like Havel and Smoke. Artorias fights like one weird mixture of Sif and Gwyn, and he never stops attacking. I don't know why Artorias is upset with you, but it's probably because you prefer cats over dogs. He might be considered dangerous when he's up close to you, but I have a solution to this. Scorched Earth Tactics. Simply burn away your sense of passion along with yourself, getting a ton more damage at the cost of looking stupid and lighting yourself on fire. Rest in peace, Artorias. It's safe to assume we're in the past now, right? Don't tell me we're doing some weird Kingdom Hearts time travel stuff while navigating through Nulondo, whatever or whenever this place is. It's full of horrors that only they can comprehend and understand. We will be seeing these creatures until we can't because it's dark like my soul. After a minute of stumbling around in the dark, I remember that I have a light spell. Now all my enemies know my exact location. We fall down a hole because you're still seeing things, and follow a strange cat. Probably to my death. I lied. It's a shortcut back to where we fought Artorias. Going back down the dark cave, we find the dark soul. There's a lot of them. Oh, there was a cutscene already. This place has to have more dark secrets lurking within it.
That is enough from you.
Okay, somebody here doesn't like dark humor.
I will disassemble you.
Hey guys, welcome to the final beatdown of the DLC. He's one of the few remaining obstacles in this game before I plunge it into eternal darkness. A word of advice, if he swings at you, he can probably hit you. He is perfectly capable of beating you down 6 feet under from any range, but he's perhaps the most deadly when you're up close to him. If you decide to bring the fight to him, he forgets to bring his shovel and just buries you with his fists. It's a really strong move, I should know. One last note, he possesses many dark sorceries.
Please stop.
He's a really hard boss, so I decided to follow that cat again, and I freed Sif. I discovered at some point that I could actually summon him during the fight. He isn't that good, he isn't big enough to maul Manus just yet, but every bit helps. Just enchant your shield and wait for Sif to end. I couldn't beat him. After taking a break of slamming my face into a brick wall, I decided to explore the new area a bit. We found a key. There's this giant dude. I reloaded the area because I learned from the Hydra. He's a cool guy, unlike the dragon he shot down. You know what, it's probably better for me and my sanity to explore the other areas first. Maybe I can gain a few levels in a plan. It sure would give me time to contemplate why I did this in New Game Plus. So I killed the Red Drake, patches out of obligation. I killed all the previous bosses that I fought in the first 2 parts, well besides Gwyn. That shortcut that I mentioned earlier was used. I made Big Hat Logan very angry for some reason. I did manage to find him and he went completely insane. I discovered at some point that I could stack spells. Hello, it's me from the future. So I looked up what makes Logan go crazy after I beat the game. Because I discovered that I can have more than one copy of a certain spell, I bought Logan's entire shop. So yeah, Logan's another victim of my warpath now. It seems nobody is truly safe from me. Well, I'll be as ready as I'll ever be, and I still have no plan. I don't want to talk about him. Oh, ha ha, game, very funny. I might be playing Dark Souls, but I'm not a masochist. The largest obstacle remaining is Manus. Anything after Manus is practically a victory lap. I forgo Sif because he is not that helpful, and I do not want to grind humanity. Let's just hope that I maintain my patience and do not panic. Hey, weren't you dead? Leaving her in the pit, we saved the princess, but the one that we currently know is not real.
Now the tarnishes the godmother's image. I am Gwyndoline. And thy transgression shall not go unpunished. Thou shalt perish in the twilight an hour longer.
Wow, this place is in dark mode now, but it's totally worth it to make everyone my enemy. Now excuse me while I hide from my sins.
First thou offended the Godmother, and now thou seek fit to trample upon the tomb of the great Lord.
What are you gonna do? Fight me?
I am the Dark Sun, Gwendolyn. Let the atonement for thy felonies commence. Swathed in dark, an eternal curse upon thee.
Goodbye, Gwendolyn. You'll get to see Gwen soon. Hey, Sunman, do you want to stop being depressed and help me stop forest fires? Forever? It's finally over. And it only took me another 50 hours. On screen, I'll show you how many deaths were achieved on this part, and how many in total between the two playthroughs. And as a bonus, the times for both playthroughs. Thank you for watching, and have a great Eternal Darkness.
My lord, bless thy safe return. Let Scuffed and Fraft serve your highness. We are here to serve your highness.